It had been 3 days since that unfortunate incident happened. 3 days since I had to do what I had to do, and I haven't had a decent sleep since then. I had been interrogated by 3 different sets of interrogators with lion hearts and elephant egos to try to break me, try to get a confession out of me, but all they got was my poker face and an occasional smile. At the end they were crushed. They left it herds of poodles and eagles of mice. For this too, there was something about this too. One just sat in the corner writing non-stop on something that appeared to be a legal pad, and the other stood across the table from me. I kinda liked this too, so I sang like a bird. I had just bagged the Private Eye of the Year award, and I was feeling really good inside. It had been a good year. I had put mobsters away for life, locked up killers, rapists, petty criminals, followed cheating husbands around, and got good deals for the wives and the divorce. Oh, it had been a good year. So I thought I'd celebrate with my trusty old friend, Daniels. Jack Daniels. Whiskey had never tasted so good. I was pouring it around when I smelt it. Feminine perfume of the highest grade. I was wondering where it must have come from when I heard soft taps on my door. I went to the door and opened it, and I saw her. Homo sapiens superior of the female kind. She looked like she stepped out of some magazine, some classy magazine. Big beautiful eyes, full luscious lips, and the body of a goddess. She looked a tad bit familiar, but I was far gone. My memory wasn't interested in searching its database. I was still staring when she asked if she could come in. I realized I had been rude, so I apologized and asked her to come in. She sat across my desk and smiled the most loveliest smile at me, and I had butterflies in my tummy. Some tough guy I was. She asked for a cigarette and I obliged her. I stretched over to light it when I felt that hard feeling. I don't know if it was in my guts or in my loins, but I felt it. And then I realized she was slowly moving her right foot up my calves. Now I knew where that hard feeling was. She told me she had a mystery she wanted me to solve. Something about a missing jewelry or a missing car, I don't know. I wasn't hearing the words, I was just staring at her lips. I confessed to her that I didn't hear anything she had said, and she smiled the most beautiful smile. Then she reached across the table and gently brushed my lips with hers. She opened a bag and brought out a bulky envelope I knew must be filled with cash. She passed it to me, but I wasn't bothered about the cash. Cash payment could wait for all I cared. I stood up to see her off, but as she passed me, I pulled her back and gave her a kiss. I knew that was stupid, but I couldn't stop myself. She pulled back and smiled, and then she called me a nutty boy. I couldn't wait to show her not to. After she left, I watched her in my security cameras. I watched her walk to a car gracefully like a deer. I zoomed the camera in to see somebody. I should be ashamed of myself, I know, but I wasn't thinking. She opened the car and got in, and it happened. I couldn't believe my eyes. I got to my door and opened it. And that was the last I remembered. I woke up some time later and my head felt several sizes bigger. I hadn't felt a hit like that since the Beatles. I opened my eyes, but it was all blurry and my forehead hurt bad. But it was nothing my old friend Jack couldn't fix. I regained full consciousness and became aware that my hands were tied to my chair. My memory came back, and I remembered the epitome of beauty that had been violently murdered. The anger came flooding. I shook my head trying to clear it. Maybe the blow had messed with my brain. I looked up, those beautiful big eyes, full luscious lips, and the body of a goddess. I told her I saw her burn. I told her I saw her die. She just smiled a seductive smile, and then I saw her necklace pendant. She was the daughter of a mobster I had cut and locked up, who later died in the joint, and I heard she had sworn revenge. How did I lay my guard down? I told her the game was up, but she kept smiling. I had to keep a bold face, so I took it up a notch by describing in details 2 ways I was gonna kill her. And I told her to choose one. She just kept smiling, and then she looked at me with those big, beautiful eyes, full, luscious lips, and then she said,
Dr. Forrest, dial 118, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 118.